even Taylor Fuente could not make a determination as to who had won the lag. So this is a first for me, certainly. They're lagging again. Oh, that was also close. But so this is the established star up against the up-and-comer.
Foul stroke, all in hand.
Well, the one thing you don't want to do, the cardinal sin, is to... Oh, and it wasn't worth the wait.
Yeah, and your first glance is usually pretty accurate. He's a missed ball in return. And, you know, I saw some things in his first match, and of course...
He just seemed nonchalant to me in his first match, made a lot of unnecessary mistakes. Just want to go back to our first match today. Do you hold the same opinion as I do, Jeremy?
You know, some of these tournaments we play early rounds without a shot clock on outer tables. When the players get a warning a lot of times, you know, they tend to play better. It's almost like when they get a warning for the...
And also able to play under extreme pressure, as he showed at the...
Okay, trying to move the cue ball, not in position for anything offensive. Just trying to get in position to get through this when you're into that final 64. And, you know, the loser's qualification obviously isn't usually as tough, but this tournament's a little different.
Absolutely. The winner of this will have the rest of the day off as AJ Maness makes another.
And I think he's on 2 fouls. Is that not correct? I think AJ's on 2 fouls, so he's got to be a little...
On 2 fouls. If you foul now, you will lose the
racket. Like it's going to be okay, the light side. Oh, he came with spin. This is going to open him. Yeah, I thought he'd go more straight rather than spin the ball. But his first match, you know, the times I've gotten to see him play. Oh, now, after all that, that's the part about 9-ball.
AJ Maness would have had a chance to win this rack, and not just a chance, but a really good one.
Cues are very delicate. They get used to different types, and sometimes that change can take a... Still got that nice long fluid stroke, though. That's not going to go away. And again, the way he goes about it makes you feel like there's no nerves there. But
AJ Maness wins the first rack.
You would have to bet otherwise if you've ever played this game competitively.
Beat Shane Van Boning 9-8 in the first round. Well, he came through 9-8 against Dennis Grabber today.
We always talked about the numbers games with those types of countries that are so involved in the game. And Vietnam looking pretty solid. Yeah, the slick table, just like he's been working on things. And, of course, huge win here, especially with that scoreline.
Yes, and I've been watching that match because
exactly
it's right.
What happened. I had to get it for the Prez for the in between the matches, but to finish the match, he was on his 5th and let it escape.
That young AJ Maness is a player that is already well respected.
Get a little separation as well. Oh, he's playing on the lighter side. Nice. On the back rail, maybe try to get the snooker behind the 6-9. You can't fault, I don't think, Yapp's play, really. Just how good Maness is with the short cue.
And that was a cracker as well. Brilliant.
Could go 3 rails, but that's got to go. That's got to go to make it really easy. Definitely a good 2 feet.
He says so, or just knocks it in as though it was over the pocket.
For both teams to try and get representing their country and making those memories. I tell you, I've never heard anyone that has attended that just didn't want to go back, I'll tell you. think he has a pretty nice look at the two. He does, and cue ball may have overrun here to get on the three. About being efficient, and I think his opponent has really shown us that. Why he's had such great results time and time again. Just remember this. If may get lucky though. I mean, he did.
He can possess all of the skill in the world.
Land on top of the three. Cue ball could get ahead of the three. Really.
Foul stroke, ball in hand.
Unfortunate scratch there.
Right, Jeremy, when you said just how quickly things can change in 9-ball, as we see Yapp failed to make
it
the...
in. Of course, these guys practice with
he can do this, no one else can.
Well, the original, I think the guy that I always considered probably the best as far as the top players. You know, there are some guys and really good with the jump cue early. You know, considering the technology they had at that time, grew up with, there were some great players that when they went to jump the ball, you were wanting them to jump it with the jump cue just because, you know, they may foul.
5 years later. Look at the side there. Just the visualization. Yes, there's still an awful lot for AJ Manis to learn. Paul Hobbit of the Philippines. AJ Manis, what a start he's made. The first rack, well, to be frank, he was very poor, but he won it nevertheless.
9-ball pool, I mean, always talk about technique, of course, do a lot of teaching and coaching, but, you know, Khalid at the table, too, and he's on the 5-ball, so he's got to clean up 5 shots to get hill and breaking. That could be the case here, trailing, you know, trying to get in position, maybe try to control a little the pace of the match against a young AJ Manis, especially being down 3-0. So we'll keep an eye on that.
I was going to say putting the finishing touches to victory, but after that, maybe not. That's over on table 2. He was basically 1 foot and several toes into the next round.
Just go ahead and go to the rail instead of trying to be so, you know, touchy and cute behind the 9. Not saying it was a terrible play. This is giving up a shot also for Aloysius Yapp. We'll keep. It's going to be a little short of the mark. Now he's got. Tobias Bongers are now hill. Khalid going to the air with the jump cue.
Aloysius Yapp wins the 4th rack.
It took a while, but Aloysius Yapp is off the mark.
Oh, he hit that way thin. Did get a ball down, and it's going to work out beautifully. We'll see it. He's trying to go 2 cushions to play the pink in the lower left. Looks like he hit it beautifully. Yeah, really good.
Closest pursuer to Fedor Gorsh in the World 9-Ball Tour rankings. Win this and top spot. And in 20. I know he's not made the most convincing start, Jeremy, but I think these days, on any list of potential champions at these big events, the name of Aloysius Yapp has to be included.
And after he's in position to win that. You talk about the Regulario match in Coping. And you can see, not sure that ever touched the side rail. Just barely before the pocket. Somewhere, because Bongers is on the 8 and 9.
Pointed. Yes, he says, come on. He's won 9-8. Khalid Al Ghamdi goes to the losers qualification round this evening.
Beautiful control there.
Yeah, that is another match I've been watching. Bohannon and
Yeah, that beautiful safety showing that talent. Produced a nice shot. And going to the ad break, he should sustain.
yeah, one of those matches where his table time is well below 50%, and yet he's won after this 9-ball goes in 66% of the racks. AJ, A-OK, and that's because he leads Aloysius Yapp. It is going to be widened
Ball in
by a
hand.
story about an 18-year-old overcoming one of the game stars. Although
Yeah, the ultimate sin in 9-ball pool. That one was
Ball in hand.
a bit unlucky. Of course, that's why we see
Some
golden breaks
troublesome
ones here early. And these hit nice. You can see the 2 near the red 3.
I think Yapp, from what I've seen so far, would be well advised to just increase the pace slightly. As you said, he
Imagine our game, Aloysius Yapp making too bad of a decision, and if you're feeling the execution nicely, it will overcome anything. It's because he doesn't miss many balls either. Comes with a tough shot. You saw that at the Reyes Cup. Some of the shots he made that were just a shake of the head there. I'm not sure why. Perfect.
Aloysius Yapp wins the 7th
the
rack.
gap closes again for a man who has got Q. Well, the one's in the side. Not bad. Very. Got the chance here for 4-1.
The traditional cueing you'd like to see in a very solid player at a young age.
Yeah, nothing solid about that 3-ball missed by Yapp. AJ Manis isn't doing a great deal. He's just
Am I going to use some power to stun over? This is what happens now. 6 for Manis and 4 for Yapp.
So I reckon Manis, well, we know he's couple in a moment if he accepts this opportunity, which you can't imagine will go a begging.
Had this conversation years ago with a few players. That if you foul 3 times in one game period, maybe it should be a loss of game. That's never going to come about.
Didn't even think, entertain the thought he would miss that. Just got down and knocked it in as though it was the most natural thing in the world. And the 9-ball follows, so
5-3, I believe it is. And he's made 6 less balls than Yapp, and he has a 2-game lead. I think this 3-8's there, disturbed, I think, or doesn't like the situation. So
a pal down at the club, as he does in this match.
I totally agree. I think he'd play the same in the final of this World Pool Championship. Well, we saw the 9-ball earlier where he ended up way short. Didn't even think twice. Just gets this down and gets through. Maybe gets the break going. We may not see a whole lot more of Aloysius Yapp in this match. We'll see. I think this break and run took all of about 90 seconds.
He plays with very appealing fluidity, doesn't he? AJ. Things are going in this match. He could get the silver for this contest, i.e. come out second best. Young A.J. Manus
seconds,
is
come back
only...
up.
To tackle him too here with the purple 5 hanging over the corner. I think he does shoot at this. The center of the table's very open.
Okay.
Just caressed it, which is exactly the contact he wanted.
3 there, where you think it makes the pocket bigger, but actually, these 4-inch pockets, sometimes it makes it a little more difficult. Great look. He didn't want to take a chance, and this may lend a little into him. He's going to come out for the kiss shot. So the kiss shot must lay really nice, just a little thin.
And there's no nation.
Playing rotation, and you know, which you have to shoot in order, but that's with 15 balls on the table. So you have a lot of combination, kick shots, kiss shots, caroms. Come back for the 9 on the side, and this is 2 breaking runs. After that missed 3 ball from Yapp to tie our score.
A.J. Manus wins the 10th rack.
The most he can have consecutively, of course.
That table's not far away, Phil. I really haven't seen him at the table much, Copini, and he's been playing great, so that may be the case. Yeah, he's going to give him a little look, I think. Yeah, it's going to be long distance, and it's been a while since.
We will see Jeffrey Rodder.
Now up 6-3 over Filler. He caught the double kiss. You could see it as it was going towards the 2. It was going to double kiss. He's trying to pin him. Just going to creep past the side, I think. So this is going to be easy by any means. Kick shot, and of course AJ great with the jump cue. Yeah, very good. Pay attention to Naoki Oi. I think he was down 7-2 or 7-3 now. Just 3 balls away before he's got options. Oh, like SVB. Oh, he is pretty simple.
Very nice indeed.
That management chain, 7 apiece.
Just for a split second.
Most likely to play the 9 in the left middle. It's going to be a pretty good stretch. May have gotten one back. Still haven't seen Copini hit the table.
Aloysius Yapp wins the 11th rack.
It's probably not the case, but you know, a lot of us could have thought of a potential final and losers qualification with him and SVB. Top of the 4, I believe.
Took a
It's going to end up short side, another friendly bump. Should play this 4 and 5 and maybe draw behind. The green
edging
6, the comment.
SVB 13-11. So you said it could have been a final. Well, a decade ago, it was a final.
Touchy one off the purple 5. Seven 3 is 1-5 on the trot.
saw it in our first featured match of this broadcast with Eklund Kachi. 7-4 down, beat Chris Melling 9-8. Here, Aloysius Yapp was 7-3 adrift. Now, though, it is only 7-5. But at the moment, he's struggling to contain an 18-year-old from the Philippines who doesn't seem to have a care in the world.
Yeah, it's got to go. This is going to offer a shot, I believe. Man. This is going to come back down, just a matter of where it sits. Looks like it's going to get past the pink. It gets on the 2 handy. I mean, the 3, 4, 5 back on this bottom end. 6 is a little covered maybe by the 8 and the 7, but
and one of the criticisms I was making of Manus at the start of the match, because so I think the way he plays the game certainly.
and I'll tell you what happens. It could be by design, you know, seeing a little bit where. And there's
Intensity.
yeah, I mean, we know he's a special guy.
AJ Manus wins the
And
13th
now
track.
Yeah, narrowly escaping. And I'll tell you, looking at this table, and we've seen him twice.
Ching, who 20 years ago won this World 9-ball title when he was 16. So being tender of years.
Title or not, we can see he's going. Oh, what a missed 3 ball there. He's going to get an awesome flick though, unless he scratches. Big time roll.
Yeah, Ko Ping Chung, the younger brother of Ko Ping Yi, faring.
Foul strike.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it was a difficult hit. Trying to make the ball. It's always going to be difficult to get on the paint. Early mistakes, they really mount up late just because your opponent can get a little break come to the end that you don't really have much to say about. Oh, I don't know if this is any good. He's hit this way off mark and too light with the speed. Wow, he had a big gap. Trying to get behind the purple. Oh, he could. He was trying to make that, by the way, and if he didn't make it in the side, let it wander, but still. Big. Yeah, caught it a little heavy.
And Sufi has stuck the 8 over the centre pocket.
Yeah, and of course, just to advance in the tournament, when we get to that final 64, beautiful kick shot. He's made it.
Your observational skills, Jeremy, have not failed you. Aloysius has.
Yep, got up off the ball there. I was wondering, it looked like he was pretty perfect on.
Just looked a little edgy on the last couple of shots.
Aloysius
Yapp
wins the 14th track.
not waving the white flag. I will concur with that.
Oh, the one to bobbles. Did he get another one down? The 2's heading towards the pocket, and it did fall. So again, shots and maybe more games to play in this match.
And off the break, you have to say this is the best layout that Yapp's had.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant earlier. We looked at Kachi's number as a big breaker. He was at .4 ball on the break, and I just haven't seen anyone besides Manus. Oh, he hit it beautifully. Really good. He's going to fall a little underneath this. This is going to go a little 7 for a snooker. He's left the kick and stick maybe, though. A little thin. Over swerved it.
Just half of the equation, Jeremy. In deep, deep trouble.
Well, he's going to fall behind this one, a little awkward as well.
To the difficulty. That wasn't undercut. It was absolutely.
You get a roll here. Your ball's going to be near the rail.
Suffering the same fate. Make that 3.
Well, I really like what he did. Yeah, I was going to say, if the nerves are going, that's the type of shot that can get away. It's going to open up. I don't think it did. Maybe a little flirty, though. Yeah, he got him right on top. So he's cut off the easy. This will bend a bit. He's hit it. He's hit it. It's going to lay on the side cushion. What a hit. Yeah, he can't really play it two-way. Here's another look to where he can really protect the 7 and the cue ball. He's got to commit to one or the other, it appears. Going to try and kill it, trying to contain the 7 somewhat. Oh, beautiful speed, really good. That's like soft hands to get that control. And 8-9. Did it open? 8-9 combination in the side. He's overhit this. This needs to bounce a little bit. What a shot.
At the age of 18, the pool world is at the feet of A.J. Manis.
A.J. Manis wins the match.
It was only a couple of years ago
9-6.
he won the junior title at the Hanoi Open. Now he's beating stars of the game.